Hey, yeah, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of RimWorld. In our last episode, we kind of went over the interface, some of the uh, things about our different characters and stuff, and we're going to continue that. As you can see, Reagan here is still hauling stuff. Looks like he went up to go get some wood, and now he's building this. We're going to see in just a second. Hopefully he's going to come. Yes, he's going to come over here. You can see that he's actually coming. Oh, he's going to cut down a tree first so he can build. So once he does that, he'll probably build this, and we'll see a roof go over this area, telling us that it is now an enclosed area. And where's the roof? Are we missing something? Okay, maybe I just missed it. I don't know. Interesting. One thing we want to do, we don't want all these trees in our house. So once again, we can individually click trees, and then we can hit Y to cut wood, or we can go up to the orders up here again, and we can say, like, cut the grass to get rid of the grass, and let's see, and the axe to chop down all these darn trees. So now you can see we're going to cut down the trees, and we're going to cut the grass that's in here. Oh, there's even a berry bush. We're just kind of hollowing this out, and then we'll even put down some wood floor. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Last time we were talking about all the different character attributes, going through each of the tabs here. You can always click the I too to get more information about the object. And you can see this is more him. This, I believe a lot of this is actually generated by that backstory thing, or the prepare, what was it called? I can't remember now. So you can see more of his backstory from the prepare carefully. His melee DPS, shooting accuracy, he's a pretty good shot, and such. How fast he researched, stuff like that. So very good stuff. The next thing we really want to get going early on in the game, because can't talk. Cassandra can be kind of mean sometimes. She was to me anyway. We want to create a growing zone, and sometimes over here it'll actually tell you. I don't know if I turned off the things or not, but we're going to create a nice growing zone here, and this will be for medicines, because my last thing was a terrible. This is why we're doing year-round growing too. So we're going to go into the growing here, and we're going to choose this exigerium. If you read about it, this is used selectively bred for century by settlers. It's sometimes called healer's hand, nickname blah blah blah. So it's medicinal. So we're gonna actually have that growing there, boom, like a show. And then we want to have a nice little potato farm. Maybe we'll put that up here. So zone, oh, we are in zone. And we're going to go ahead and put a nice big potato farm up here. Oh, no. Control C. Cancel. Can I cancel you? Oh, I just have to undo it. No. Deconstruct, stockpile. Can I don't want to deconstruct, I don't think. Let me check. Oh, delete zone. Can I do it this way, hopefully? Yes. Okay, so we went too low on that one. So let's do our growing zone just a little higher. And we want a big potato growing zone. We need our starches. Now, one nice thing you can do with this, if you select your zones, like that, or our zone down here, we can actually click on rename, and we can call this meds or something along those lines, which we will. This is our meds. Up here is our potatoes. And that way, when people are hauling things, instead of saying hauling to stockpile, blah, 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 it can actually tell you where they're going. So we're going to go ahead, rename this one to veggies. V-G-I-E, veggies, something like that. And now you can see, oh, there we go, our growing zone. And like I said, we can grow year round, which is great. In my last game, just to tell you why everyone's sleeping, I finally, this medicine stuff takes forever and a year to grow. We'll just call this the demilitarized zone. That's just, actually no, this is our dump. This isn't, I don't want this to be our DMZ. Let's call this the dump. We'll create a DMZ. So you can be very picky. You could have all your wood in a wood pile if you want. Right now, I haven't got that far, but we're going to go ahead and, for example, you can say exactly what you want stored where. Right now, we could store human-like corpses here. We probably don't want human corpses here. That kind of depresses your people. I mean, you could just go through this thing and there's just body parts and weapons and foods, every food you can imagine that is in the game, and all the meats and everything. So it's really cool. You can set your priorities and all that fun stuff. All right, so everyone's sleeping. And maybe, let's see. So they'll go ahead and do this. Where's our, oh, there's our other zone. This will actually be good for power. This is a thermal geyser, or a steam geyser. And if we come under power, you can see we can actually build, well, we have to research it, but we can actually get a thermal generator, which is really cool. Oh, here's some more steel. Let's just take a quick run around our map. We're going to uncheck anything that has, ooh, those guys. These guys are not fun. They're boomalopes. If you shoot them, they explode. So a good strategy is shoot them when it's raining. Oh, we have food over here, so that's good. We got some llamas. Looks like we got more food over here. People might be waking up. Let's see if they're waking up. Nope, they're still sleeping. Look for any little X's. Now, sometimes when you're hunting animals, if they're in a group, they can get mad and attack you. Don't like the cobra. Not seeing. Oh, we got some boars up here, so that's good. Oh man, we got a lot of those boomalope guys. You might also see sometimes structures that you see a wall in the edge of a mountain. I'll tell you if we see one. That's kind of one, but not really. From my experience, it was bad. Let's see if we can find one. Oh, there's one maybe. So if you bring your guys over, sometimes you might find a surprise room here. It could be good, could be bad. That might be one too, since that's a sandstone wall. As they get near it, it might say something like, they get a really bad feeling. Don't break the wall if you see that. All right, so we've got, oh good, he's planting this. We've got a cobra. I do not think I want a cobra. So as you can see, he's supposed to be a pretty good aim, but he didn't do too good. And we killed the cobra. Now, sometimes when you kill things, it might have a little X on it. You want to unforbid it. It'll look like that, and you just want to unforbid it, and they can take it. Right now, he's not going to do anything with the cobra except maybe move it down here because we don't have anywhere to prepare or cook it. And as you'll also notice here, that this is not refrigerated. It's going to spoil in 4.9 days. So this cobra is going to rot and eventually turn to bones that never disappear unless we do something about it. So we got potatoes being planted up here, so it looks like we're doing good. Let's go ahead and create a bill for furniture. Let's get them some beds going. So once again, don't want to use our silver or steel for beds. Wood is all over the place. We're going to maybe flip that so the head's up there. I'm going to try and put 2 spaces between each of my colonists. Maybe they'll like that a little more. They definitely don't like being right next to each other. I think he might be going to build their beds. And once we get their beds, we can assign them. Looking good. And this one's unowned. We'll let Raygun have this one. So it's unowned, so you can actually set it as a medical bed, which will increase healing. You can set it up as a prisoner bed. If you have prisoners, you can try and convert them over to your ways. Or you can set owner, and here we're gonna set this one to ray gun. We'll set this one to Suppy. What's up? We'll just call him Sup. Sup. And this one will be Sups. And this one can be good old Takashi. And right there. So now each of them have bed. They'll be a little bit happier, but not a ton. Let's start getting some wood. Let's go ahead and go into orders. Cut trees. And just start maybe over here and just cut. We're going to deforestize the place. They won't do it all at once. They do it nice and slow, so that's okay. But we're going to want wood and stuff. So our next thing that we're going to want to be doing is probably getting some power going. So to do that, we come over to our power. And we can build solar cells. We can build giant wind turbines. Well, actually, I guess what they want right now might be light. I think we can build a campfire. Is that where? There's somewhere in here, campfire. We can't build a light yet. I thought we could build a campfire. That might be with a mod. We can build the ships. Oh, there it is. Campfire under temperature. So I don't think they're going to be very cold in here, but we're going to put a campfire maybe right about there. And as you can see, the campfire can also be used to cook meal, produce heat, burns out after a few days. As with all heat sources, must be placed indoors so that it has a closed space to heat. So as you can see, yeah, it says it's indoors, so we definitely have a roof here. I don't know why it didn't show it go on there. So here's our campfire. It'll last a few days and it will generate heat. So it'll last 3 days and 23 hours, so 4 days. And you'll see here that the temperature outside is 69 and it's 80 degrees. It might get too hot in here. The one thing I think this game could use still is like fences and windows would be really nice. So 83. We might have even wanted to put it down here, but at least they'll be nice and warm. So as you can see, our stockpile here, they're getting it nice and filled. Maybe we need to start thinking of where are we going to put, and I think I want mining to be a priority. So let's go find out who our miner was again. Who is our favorite miner? Suppy. Sup. So one thing you can do is if you go to work here, you can see this shows everything that everyone can do right now, because they have little checks like ray gun's the only one that'll cook. Hunt is Takashi, construct is Takashi. We might not want that, especially because if you notice right here, there's the tiny little passion thing, the little fire, and here's the big ones. I like to do manual priorities, and this sets it up between 1 and 4. Everything that had a check on it will be 3, which is it's pretty important. 4 is the least important. We right click to get 4. 2 is pretty important, or more important than 3. And then 1 is if there's nothing, if I can do it, I will do it. So first thing I do is I go through, and any of these that have any little fire, I at least put them at 3, because they at least kind of like doing it. Then if we want Mr. Sup here to do mining as a priority, like if he has the opportunity to grow, right now he'll do any of these just randomly. Actually, this is the higher priority. So firefights the highest. Patient here is the next. So if he's hurt, he'll go rest in a bed, even if mining is something that needs to be done. So if we take this and we turn this down to a 2, that means when he wakes up, he'll actually prioritize mining as a more important thing for him to get done. Let's see, 82. It's pretty warm in there. 82, 83. All right, so let's see. It's about 6, so they should. Oh, now we've actually kind of got our colony going. It's going to say that we can name it. So let's go ahead and name it. And this is good because all our saves will actually be named this. We're going to call this Taz. T-O-P-I-A. Taztopia. I don't know where I came up with that. And now whenever we save, it'll want to default to Taztopia. I usually like creating 2 saves and then I bounce between them in case something terrible happens or I make a huge mistake. But that'll be number 1. Alright, we're at 15 minutes. Good. So everyone's sleeping. So Sup here is going to prioritize this mining. And I'm thinking I'm going to turn over here into a refrigerator so that as we kill things like snakes and such, we'll be able to freeze it. And this might break our house a little, but we're going to hit L there and L there. And trying to think, we want, probably going to have to put a fake wall in here. And he's doing that. He can haul that. Now, if there's specific things you want done, like if I wanted her, for example, to haul this snake away, I can always right click on it and, well, actually she's not a hauler. But I could click on him and say, he's not a hauler either. We need to get some haulers. Holy cow. Actually, no, they're all haulers. Oh, we don't have anywhere to haul it, though. We don't have a fridge. Alright, let's do L. Why is this not... Hold on, go there. Oh. We need to clear a lot of grass. From there to there. Let's go ahead, go here. Cut the grass from here all the way to there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, cancel. Cancel. Do not harvest. Do not cut this grass. Well, that grass was fine. I forgot that will also have them that'll have them also cut the plants. We did not want that. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We got him going here. So maybe, I think maybe we'll get a couple solar generators. We'll put one maybe right there. I'm going to separate them just because you might have an event that causes them to explode. And if they explode on each other, they damage each other and you lose 2 of them. And then let's see, we're going to, I'm going to have him stop working over here. I really want him to start working over here and get a freezer going for us. And since that's actually coming out, might as well get some conduit. Now, one thing I've learned by trial and error is that, oh, whoops, do that. We're going to lay some conduit here. If things require electricity, do not put them outside. They explode. P. So we're going to haul that. We need to create an area, a dump area. Let's create it. I'm going to create it up here because I want to discourage people from coming up here. So let's go ahead and create a dumping zone. This will just be for chunks. Oh, let's go like this. Like that. And if we go here, we uncheck everything except for chunks and corpse. We don't want corpses here. So now we can actually have all our chunks hauled here. Reagan seems to be a pretty good, I think she might even be going to haul that. Or make, no, she's hauling that. So as you can see, this charges up during the day and then at night it discharges. So that is bad news because we lose all that power we charged up. So you might be thinking we should have some batteries. So we're going to go ahead and put some batteries down here. And then we're going to take maybe from over here. Like that. And this will get both these guys charging these batteries. And this will give us a way of getting us some light. So that's good. 76. I don't think we need any heating inside personally. Oh good, he's at least gonna get one battery up. Doop, doop, doop. They're such fast miners, aren't they? And it looks like we're out of time again. So, guys, thank you once again so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Follow me on Twitter. Comment, subscribe. And until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.